We wait on So Dasher. We're just about ready. 2,000 meters, they dispatched from their 2,000 meter marker. And I tell you what, there's one very slow into stride towards the back end of the field. We'll come back to that in a moment. For now, the favorite was away alert. Spirit of Silvano right up there. So Dasher shows a bit of intent around runners and whips off around them to go and lead the field. That's gone about a length clear of Great Ecstasy in second. Zehan is racing away in third. Then comes Spirit of Silvano. The favorite gets a good run, about 4 lengths off them. Further back is Flying Asterix. Then comes Bell's First Wave, about 5 or 6 lengths off them. St. Patrick's Day behind that one. Then we drop back to Chiquita Banana, who found itself racing midfield. Antonia Augusta's got the purple jacket, about 7 lengths off them. Joe Harmon is behind that one, and Be Hopeful up to its trick, very slow into stride, and has dropped anchor at the back end of the field, about 13 lengths off the leader. So So Dasher got to the front, went a length clear. In second is Great Ecstasy, only a length off the pair. Then comes Zehan. Spirit of Silvano has got the white blinkers, about 4 lengths off them. Further back in running is Flying Asterix as they stretch out, and they come a bit awkwardly onto that turn into the home straight. St. Patrick's Day has gone in behind that one. It seems like Zehan has gone amiss and has fallen back tamely in the field. Antonia Augusta, Bell's First Wave on the inside is Be Hopeful. Chiquita Banana and Flying Asterix is towards the back end. For now it's Spirit of Silvano who comes cruising into the lead. Hardly been asked the question by Bling, has gone a length clear. In second is Bell's First Wave, Great Ecstasy and So Dasher, but Spirit of Silvano's travelling in good spirit, has gone 3 lengths clear. Make that 4 lengths, make that 5 lengths, and Spirit of Silvano, this is race over. Spirit of Silvano wins a very good race. Joe Harmon out the pack for second, then came Bell's First Wave in third, and photos behind that. Be Hopeful's involved in a photo with So Dasher for fourth. Blended isolation. White blinkers, the yellow and black, absolutely cruising. Hardly been asked the question by Simanga Kumalo, and a long way from home had this race sewn up at about 6 to 10 in the market, and goes off to register victory and open up the bipot in style.
Well, welcome back to you, Fairview and Lady Laidlaw and Kaya Stables. Well done to them in their silks this afternoon. Spirit of Silvano makes its first local appearance here at Fairview, and most impressive win, I thought. Only one else in the picture there, Simanga. What a pleasure. But in racing, they used the term armchair ride, and that was a bit of an armchair ride. I thought in the straight you could just see, they didn't. I said it was all overs.
Yeah, obviously a big thanks to Smith Racing team, and I've been asking when am I going to get one like this, just a nice exercise gallop. But obviously sometimes with the horses here being first time, they might not put it in, and we just want to see what is he made out of. He did everything like a copybook, jumped out perfectly. The speed started to pick up, and he was never flat-footed, came top of the straight. And I just felt that I can just allow him to use his action. He's quite a big, lengthy horse, and I think about the 500, joined the long leader. And I just also had a little bit of confidence when he went past that horse, because he sort of gave me a nice kick to go past.
I saw that.
And then after that, he just relaxed. But I said that I'm going to give him as much confidence as possible. And I think the last little bit, you just want to see what is he made out of. And he really picked it up, and I was quite impressed. So big thanks again to Smith Racing team, and a big thanks also to Kaya Stables. It's always nice, you have horses all over, and they still just do well and impress everybody. So again, my sponsors, Maurice Fontaine for Hobos Drift, well done to them, and to the grooms. They do the hard work. It's really, really hot out there, and these guys are out there in the boxes and relaxing with the horses, so they deserve a mention. So again, to the Bling fans, whoop whoop.
There we go, Simanga Kumalo and the Bling fans. as he goes whoop whoop, and coming into the winner's box once again, Gavin Smith. And this table's done so well, and Nadine was chatting to Dean early on in the parade ring, went through a couple of runners for the day as well. You've got a big weekend coming up, Gavin, as well. Apart from winning now for Lady Laidlaw and Kaya Stables, you've got a big weekend. You're representing the Eastern Cape in Cape Town, and we're looking forward, and we'll keep our fingers crossed for you. But things are going according to plan. Let's touch on Spirit of Silvano first. Comes here with really decent Western Cape form. I'm sure that Johan Malherbe have something to do with this as well, as he does. He represents a stable.
Definitely, Johan had a lot to do with it, and I've got to thank Christine. A big thank you to Christine. She supports me down here in the Eastern Cape and supports the Eastern Cape racing as well as Cape racing, and does a hell of a lot to the Grooms Initiative in Cape Town. And on that note as well, I've got to thank Dean. We had a chat about him when he came down.
Yeah.
And he was feeling little things behind and little niggles that we had to work on, but he came in lovely condition from Dean, and it's also, it's about getting horses from a gentleman like Dean as well. You know what you're getting, and it's just lovely to put a saddle on a horse like this, and he's not going to stop you, Neil. He's a lovely individual, and he enjoyed this type of a race today. I thought the long run-in where you can just sedately move at him is the type of racing he's going to enjoy. He seems to do that at home, where you can take your time and he doesn't want to be rushed. Takes a bit of time to unwind, and it just worked out smartly for him.
Gavin, I see we are live at the moment for the guys that are obviously being part of the big World Sports Betting. They met tomorrow. Having a look at the day itself, you've got a couple of runners that have gone there. Have they travelled well? What's the feedback? Everything good?
Leaving tonight only, Neil, getting the early hours of the morning.
Are you trying something different this time?
Something totally different. The one guy's a bit difficult to load, so we didn't want to load at Milnerton and then have to.
So you're going to go straight to Kenilworth?
Straight to Kenilworth tomorrow morning, yeah.
Especially cruise control?
Yeah, 100%.
All right,
yeah.
well, we'll keep our fingers crossed and be boxing for you. And we hope you come back with at least a place or two, and even a win will be great.
Much appreciated, Neil. Thank you so much.
Well done to you. Here we go, Gavin Smith, and big day out there tomorrow as well. They've got a couple of runners today. Nadine did chat to Dean early on today, and then obviously there is one or two coming up that we haven't spoken about. Like Korea must have a definite chance coming up. I think it'll be a popular banker for a lot of people as well. Well done to the Gavin Smith stable in the winner's box once again.